Hello. So today's video is weird, but I don't know. I'm gonna be talking about my first fight. I don't know. Guess we could start with how old I am. I'm 21. Um, this happened probably when I was in the 6th grade, so maybe like 12, 13. This happened at a movie theater. Um, Sad to say that I got jumped my first fight by five girls. My bad. Me too. Yeah. So I'm also gonna be doing my makeup while
Get on the fucking
talking
ground.
about this because it's weird to just talk about it while I'm not doing shit at the same time. I guess. This is what I'm gonna be using. This fucking thing. All I'm doing is like a basic look. Is like I guess just defining the crease with a brown shade, and then gonna put like a purple shade, and then some glitter on top of it.
One more
so
time.
Make it pop. Eyelashes, eyeliner, and then just highlight. Simple, quick, kind of, I guess. So the color or the brush I'm gonna be using is this one. I'm gonna be using this brown one. It's more like a orange tone, if anything. Let's start off by saying that I've grown, and I know violence is not always the way to situations or to solutions.
Right.
My bad. I guess we'll start with a backstory. I'm not gonna say anybody's names because I don't know. I've watched a lot of videos and I guess people get sued for saying people's names and shit. I guess. Somebody had a sleepover and it was one of my friends, obviously. Not sure who, but the plan was to spend the night and just go to the movies, and I think it was somebody's birthday, I'm not sure. But yeah, we were supposed to just go to the movies and fucking have a good goddamn time. But apparently, I don't know. For some reason I didn't watch a movie. We didn't go and watch a movie or whatever. Something happened. I don't know. We just didn't watch a movie. So that little Maria went to go hang out with her friends at another place that's like right across the street from the movie theaters, and it's like a bowling alley, but it has like games. So we would just go over there and play games, basically. It's called Fat Cats. The movie theaters was the AMC, and that place that's across from it is Fat Cats. It's pretty cool. I don't know. Yeah, so we did that. I mean, but speaking of bad little Maria, okay, so the whole thing is we all smoked, obviously, but some of my friends went and smoked with somebody else. PSA: don't smoke till legal age.
Rolling around the other.
We all went to smoke. My friends, I'm gonna say, hold on, I wrote these. Okay, we're gonna call one of them because I only remember two of the girls that jumped me out of the five. So that was a long time ago, and I've been in plenty of fights after that. So hard to remember. But yeah, so they all went, and I guess because we all talked after, because it was like she messaged me or whatever and said other stuff. Anyways, we'll get to that. Getting too far ahead of myself. So my friends went to smoke, and I went with, I don't know, people that I was towards at Fat Cats, because they were at the AMC and I went to Fat Cats, and they smoked, we smoked or whatever. And next thing you know, we all go to meet up with each other. I didn't have a phone. I never got a phone until like freshman year. I don't know how y'all people's, parents are, but I didn't get one until freshman year. Anyways, so I had no communication with anybody. I was just with the people that I knew that was gonna be at the sleepover. Like, we all split up basically. They all had phones. I did it. So, anyways, yeah. So I don't know. Something happened. I guess they got mad. I don't know, because they couldn't find me, or like I just wasn't hanging out with them or something. I don't remember, but we all met up at one spot, like behind Fat Cats, and because I guess that's where everybody was going to meet up again to smoke. Yeah. And so we all meet up, and one of my friends, like, super pissed off. She ain't even my friend anymore, so, because she jumped me. So, my old friend, or whatever the fuck. Anyway. She's, like, super pissed, and she, like, comes talking, like, mad shit to me, like, you never want to hang out, this, and that. You take my cousin away from me, because I hung out with her cousin, who was really close to me, because I knew her since kindergarten, type shit, and it was weird. I don't know. Yeah, so she was like, I don't know, it was weird. It was like if she was jealous, but, like, didn't want to say that, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Pausing for a minute. I'm gonna be starting, because I'm not really doing much. I just, like, I don't know, how do I say it? I guess just outline my crease to, like, make it more, like, arched, I guess? I don't fucking know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not a professional. But I'm using this Morphe palette, and gonna be using this purple right here on my crease right here. And then I'm gonna put glitter on top, and then eyeliner and eyelashes in case the people on the live didn't see. I'm gonna be using this little brush. Okay. Anyways, she was super pissed or whatever, and I don't know, just talking mad shit, and I'm just like, what the fuck, like, you're tripping, like, you act like we don't ask for you to come over, like, I know how her mom was, everybody knew how her mom was, or how my mom was, or my other friend's mom was, like, you know, our parents are strict sometimes. If you can't come over, you can't come over, like, why are you crying about it? Like,
oh shit.
I don't know.
I gotta tell that.
I don't know. Anyways, so we'll call that girl that was arguing with me, we'll call her Cookie. And Cookie was the one that was, like, super pissed off out of nowhere and was just, like, talk shit. Next thing you know, like, this other girl that I remember, we're gonna call her, hold on, I wrote it down again too. We'll call her Jackie. That's not her name, but we'll call her Jackie. So this bitch Jackie starts, like, screaming, you better beat her ass, Cookie. Just like, what the fuck, like, who even brought anything up about fighting? I thought she was just gonna scream her shit out, because I knew how she was. And I was just like, okay, like, if I'm gonna have to fight, I'm fine with fighting. Like, I've fought before this, but it wasn't, like, for me. It was, like, more for my brother and things like that. So I'm considering this my first fight, because it's, like, I was by myself, nobody around me that was, like, able to help me at type shit. Besides one person, but he was cool. Damn, I should invite him to the live, because he was a part of it. Damn. Anyways, so Jackie's just, like, talking shit with me, and she's like, you act like you're all that, and everybody that, like, knows me, I have never been that kind of person thinking, like, I'm fly or, like, too good for somebody. Like, no, never that. So this bitch decided to put that in Cookie's ear, and so Cookie's getting riled up, getting fired up, so I'm like, alright, mentally preparing myself, like, alright, I'm gonna have to hit this bitch, like, realistically, I'm gonna have to hit her. And next thing you know, Jackie pushes me in front of, like, into Cookie. And you know damn well if somebody pushes you, in front of somebody, you're gonna swing. So, she swung on me. Just like, okay, I'm fighting. Like, realistically, I don't really, like, remember a lot of fights because I black out. But, from what people have told me, actually, no, that's a lie, because I do remember when them bitches jumped in. I just don't remember, like, how it ended. So other people told me. So, next thing you know, I guess we're just hitting each other, and everybody's screaming, and we're 13-year-old kids fucking fighting. I mean, I don't fucking know. And next thing you know, like, I just start getting, like, I got on top of her, and I'm just, like, hitting her and hitting her and hitting her, and, like, everyone, like, was like, oh shit, like, because I was, like, fucking her up at the time. And next thing you know, I just remember, wow, I just get hit on the side of, like, my face, obviously. I got hit in the face, and then I roll over, and I just see 5 bitches just run on top of me, and I just, like, block my face, and I'm just, like, taking all the hits and trying to grab one of them. I didn't care who it was. I didn't care if it was Jackie or Cookie or any of the other girls that was there. Too. I get a hold of Cookie again and grab her by her hair, and I pull her, and we're, like, head to head, and she's, like, punching the floor, for one, and I'm just hitting her in her face. And my friend, we'll call him, because I don't know if he's, like, okay with me saying his name, we'll call him Rack. We'll call him Rack. Whatever. So Rax ends up, like, coming in midway, like, seeing the fight or whatever, and next thing you know, he just, like, ends up seeing, like, it's me that's fighting, and he, like, I had class with him, and he was, like, cool with me, and, you know what I mean, it wasn't anything, like, too terrible, but he was just like, you know, what the fuck, that's my homie, like, get the fuck off of her, and they finally, you know, they all got off of me, and he was just like, that's fucked up. He's like, do that one-on-one shit. And none of them wanted to fight me one-on-one after that. Not one of them wanted to fight me one-on-one again. Which was bullshit. So that's, like, how the fight happened. Like, it ended with, well, the reason why I remember how it ended or whatever. You already heard that.
Slab.
So, I'm gonna start on eyeliner, too. What it's like so far. I don't know how it's gonna look in the end, but oh well, it's a look. Anyways, so anyways, fuck. We walked from the AMC theater all the way to our house, which was really far, honestly. Like, we walked, like, really, really far, and we ended up splitting up. So me and my friend walked while my other 2 friends walked home too, but they took a different way home. And we ended up getting home before them, but, like, we went to my house to see, like, if my mom was home. I didn't see no lights on or nothing, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was pretty late, and I just decided to go with my friend that lived the building over. Didn't call my mom, nothing, so my mom's worried sick because the girls ended up texting my mom saying that they got in a fight, or I got in a fight with somebody. She didn't even tell my mom that I got in a fight with her. So my mom's thinking I, got in a fight and I'm missing now. So, I don't know, worried mothers, I guess, and I guess I could understand that.
One shot, killed your ass.
Yeah. I ended up going home the next morning, though. Ended up going home, got grounded for a little bit. You're calling me.
It kicked me. Oh, did it?
Kicked him.
He said it just kicked him.
Kicked him in the game. Anyway, so next thing you know, I end up like getting access to freaking Facebook or whatever,
Right after.
and
He had an anxiety attack on the plane. He died.
wow. Yeah, and the girl Cookie or whatever messages me like this big old like paragraph saying how she's sorry and she didn't mean it and how she was laced with coke that night or something like that. Yeah, she said that she got laced
Are you gonna
with
watch
coke
the second
and
one?
that's why she was like adrenaline and she lost her
Who?
phone and this and that. But I'm like, you're
I thought
lying
that
because you
movie-
text my mom off of your phone. So,
I loved it.
so yeah, and I told her, I don't know, that's a lie
Overkill?
because I ended up being okay with her. Like I wasn't like really close with her after that.
Yeah, I love Adam Sandler.
I ended up just like being like,
Yeah, okay.
I still want to
Yeah,
fight you,
that was
just
fun.
don't fucking press my buttons
Okay, I
type
see where you're
shit.
going. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm like,
And
okay, that's probably the best
that other
analogy
girl,
anybody's ever put it
Jackie,
like that.
I told her that because she never said anything to me. I seen her at school, suited up. Well, I was at school suited up at least, ready to fight because
Oh no, Josh!
this bitch jumped me. Like, why did you have to jump in? You know
Did
what I
you
mean?
restart?
And yeah, she didn't want to fight me. She like almost got suspended that day or whatever.
Let me see.
Gone
There we
suspended from
go.
school
Let's do this.
once, which is surprising because I got in a lot of fights.
Lettuce.
But yeah,
Kill people.
so she didn't want to fight me. She's always trying to be my friend to this day. But like, she like adds me on Facebook, but like, why? Like, I don't know. I just think that's weird. Like, you had all these years to apologize, and like, I gave you a chance to apologize. I even told you like you could apologize to my face right now, and I won't beat your ass. And she didn't do it. So, try to beat her ass, but it didn't work out, obviously, because I didn't fire her. But, yeah, so that's how I got in my first fight with some raunchy hoes. That was a long time ago. But, yeah,
God damn, I got fucking lit up.
I've
like
learned
the
and
4th of
I've
July.
grown from my childhood days. I don't fight unless I need to. So I got in a fight with a grown ass woman 2 years ago. I was 18. It was over laundry. So these are the eyelashes that I'm using. My bad.
What's that? What's that?
So got in a fight with a grown ass woman, and it was over laundry because had my laundry in the washer. I was living in these apartments, and I was washing my clothes, and had like 5 minutes left, I guess. And it took me like 3 minutes to walk from my apartment to the laundromat. And freaking, I see that my clothes are on top of a washer, not my washer that I was using, another washer that was next to it.
Cluster strikes
So
over
I
here.
said the washer next to it, whatever. Anyways, so
Yes.
she takes my clothes out of the washer
Come back
and
to me.
puts my clothes on the next washer over. And I go in there and I'm like, you know, what the fuck? Like, I didn't know who it was. I assumed it was her, but I wasn't gonna, you know, assume. And I'm putting my clothes in the dryer, and while I'm putting my clothes in the dryer, I pay for it, and she's like, for those your clothes on the washer, or in the washer? I'm like, yeah, obviously, like, you see me take my clothes off of the washer. And she was like, oh, well, I took them out because you took too long, so maybe
What am I
next
doing
time.
with my money?
So maybe next time you should come on time for your clothes.
Oh, but
First of all, I have 5 minutes. Took me 3 minutes to walk across. So technically, I have 2 more minutes. And it's still spinning by that time, realistically. Stop spinning at 1.
fuck, I'm down.
So, next thing you know, I'm just like, what the fuck, like, okay, like, no, I had time to get
I
my
have no
clothes.
idea where they are.
Maybe you should not take other people's clothes out. I ended up telling her that how would you feel if, like, somebody else took your clothes out? Like, come on now. You wouldn't like it if somebody else took your clothes out.
What?
She said, I like to see you try. Remind you, this woman's older than me, so I think she was testing, like, my balls.
Okay.
She didn't know I had big ones, though. So, I take her clothes out of the fucking washer. Because they're like those ones that you open on the side, just like the dryers. It was weird. And so I open her shit, and I, like, just grab a handful, and I throw them on the floor, and this bitch swings on me. So I'm like, alright. Fucking go time. This bitch wants to fucking fight me, swing on me, and shit. She's obviously a grown-ass woman wanting to be petty. My fault, too, for wanting to be petty. So, we're fighting or whatever. I don't remember exactly what happened, but all I do remember is this lady walks in to, like, for her clothes, because everybody's doing laundry that day, I guess. And she comes in and she's like, stop fighting. And I'm just like, I just remember being on top of her, just hitting her and hitting her and hitting her and hitting her. And it sucks because nobody was fucking there. That was like with me at the time, like living with me. That took so long to say. But yeah, so none of my like roomies were there or whatever. So this woman takes me off of the other woman, and she takes me off, and I just remember like her, like, 'cause she was a lot bigger than like both of us. Like, she was a pretty big woman, like tall, and she grabbed me off of her, and I just remember booting her in the face. Like, I was like, she's taking me off of her, boot her in the fucking face. I see her nose bleeding, and she's like holding her nose, and she's like, I have kids, and I'm like, why are you putting your hands on me then? And I was also like, talk shit. I was like, fuck you bitch, I have kids too, which I don't. I had dog babies, so dog parent. But yeah, this bitch had the audacity. She said she was gonna tell the apartment management. I'm like, go ahead. And I seen where she like went home, I guess, like whatever the fuck it was. I seen where she lived, and I was like, all right.
Most wanted coming.
I see where she lives. So, hold on. Putting the phone on. But anyways, so I ended up just calling my mom. That was the first thing that I do. That's usually the first thing that I do when something happens, is call my mom, because she understands like my anger and shit more than anybody. She's seen me fight boys. She's seen a video at least. I would come home, Mom, I got in a fight today. Mom, I got in another fight today. But call her, my mom's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, how old do you think she was? I'm like, honestly, Mom, she was probably your age. She's like, what the fuck? This grown-ass bitch is putting her hands on my baby. I'm like, yeah, she is. She is, I mean, or she did. She didn't get very far, I mean. Not gonna lie, I didn't have anything on me, like, no, like, scratches or anything. Like, she didn't know how to fight. Like, I don't know. But, I don't know. I just didn't make a big fuss of it, because it's like, there's no point. Like, it's done and over with. I already beat her ass. Yeah. So, yeah, I ended up calling, like, the people that I was rooming with, and they're like, what the fuck? Like, the one time I'm not there, or the one time I'm not, like, not coming home early, you get in a fight and I'm not there. Like, I could have been there, and, like, I don't know. It's not like she could have done anything anyways.
So right here, I'm just going to be adding mascara on my bottom lash. Yeah, I decided to stop, talking right here. I was mostly talking to the live, but, I mean, all it really is mascara and then highlight. But you guys basically got the full story, so... So right here, I'm just adding highlight. I ended up changing the highlight that I was using. I ended up using the L'Oreal Lumination, whatever the hell it is. It was more pigmented and I liked it better.
Ooh, the look. Nothing fucking spectacular, just, I guess the only thing that's spectacular is the glitter. I don't know. Okay, so that's the end of the video about my first fight and my last fight. Fighting over nothing and fighting over nothing again. Laundry. Stupid petty bitches. Mostly. Most of the time, I guess. All the time. Yeah, so that's the end of this video. The look. Not really a tutorial, more like a story time. Kind of different. Let me know if you guys want more of this. If you guys want Q&As or whatever. What else do YouTubers say? Oh, they also say, like and subscribe. Put that bell notification for whenever you want to know when I post a video or whatever. I'm not consistent, not gonna lie. So, yeah.